by Mr. Miles Garrett.
Having the best game of the season. Reminding us
Yes.
that
This is going to be a
reminding
fun
us that he was the defensive player yesterday. You know what what cracks me up is like when I read a comment today where he was basically responding to TJ Watt's whatever live reaction to the DPOI from last year or whatever, and it's like the fact that you would hold that in and like bring it up in this moment, like should have probably like these guys do telegraph and care more in some games, like it's true. Garrett was just absolutely awesome. Mike Tomlin's made some bad decisions as a head coach so far. This has been the most enjoyable football game in a while, not just because of the flurries, but and not just because of the 7-point lead for the Browns, which is not enough. But
not enough with how their defensive secondary is playing and how Russell Wilson is looking. And basically, anytime he throws the ball, it is either a miraculous moon ball that no secondary pieces can even get a hand on, even though they have all the time in the world. It's basically a punt up there, or just the stuff over the middle is really crushing right now. And that was a criticism of his. He doesn't throw over the middle of the field. He has a couple times now.
Is TJ Watt playing?
They are doing a really good job of either bringing in a sixth offensive lineman for some of these or chipping him with a tight end or a back there. I mean, they're getting a lot more pressure on the other side. So that's the thing. He predominantly plays, against the right tackle. The issue is in the left side where they're on their third stringer, Fetty. So, I mean, they've been getting a little more pressure off the blind side, but it's funny because, hey, we have a third stringer over here. Yeah, we're still going to go help on the other side of the ball. Like, we're way more worried about TJ Watt.
Conklin,
And, it's funny that they are doing a good job against Watt.
Yeah, this has been enjoyable. I really hope that Cleveland can seal the deal here, at least cover the 3.5. Do you have any thoughts about whether the dam will finally break and Pittsburgh will score a touchdown and make this game competitive? Because, I mean, the passing offense, the moon balls, they're working. 147 yards passing on 11 of 13 for Russell Wilson. His only incompletions were the final 2 of the half. I can't believe he keeps getting away with this, but he does. 3 sacks and 1 major forced fumble
sacks,
from Mr. Miles Garrett. God damn. 4th and 4. I mean, the 4th down conversion for the Browns was solid. The 4th down
I had very little faith that they were going for that.
I did too.
The dichotomy between going for that and then that 3rd down play while they were down there the next time. It's like there's a big gulf in in your aggressiveness here, Stefanski. I'm not sure what the plan there was. Points are points. I don't know if I trust the kicker from the goal line at this point, but here we go. So second half is 19.5. Second half line, another 3.5, obviously a different 3.5. Or, more of a full game. What are you looking at?
Full game money line-ish, right?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, they're up by down 7 and Pittsburgh is favored by 3.5. So it's still like Cleveland -3 for the game.
Okay. That's true. So, I don't know what I was thinking.
Not everybody bet Cleveland with us. So I hate to just be like, we should middle because I'm terrified of this Cleveland defense being able to hold up for 30 more minutes. I mean, it does feel
Miles Garrett might have 3 more sacks in him. I don't know.
Cleveland does get the ball to start the second half. Cleveland was getting dummied in time of possession and yards. That evened up a little on that other drive. So no, it's only 163 to 119 in favor of Pittsburgh, and Cleveland has more first downs. They're still 0 for 4 on 3rd down. You are 10-3. You're winning by a touchdown, if not a converted 3rd down yet, which is kind of amazing. 5.4 to 5.2 yards per play. Cleveland is trailing in that, and then just the 1 turnover on the fumble. Awesome play by Myles Garrett.
Yeah. So the drives so far for the Steelers have been generally successful, albeit not resulting in points, thanks to the missed field goal and the turnover on downs. I would say that one more score by the Browns and it all of a sudden, like, Steelers are kind of back. So they can't do this long drive crap anymore. They're going to have to try to make stuff happen quickly. And you saw what happens. They'll break down and Myles Garrett will come through. And have some chaotic
Should go for Max
plays.
Payne, double dip.
I'm thinking about it.
It's a lot of points.
Second half money line plus 212.
I was thinking just maybe the 3.5. I like this. Half is looking at the third quarter Browns money line. Garrett's arms are very huge. It's kind of big. If you like this total, I'm agnostic to this total right now. It has gotten bet up, but a minute ago at our friends at ProfitX, it's 19.5 most places. They have a 17.5. It was available for about minus 114. That's gotten steamed up a little here. So some people are going to have to offer some. Let's see what 19.5 you can get. Only the unders available. Nobody wants the other side of that right now. You can only get liquidity on the under. What is it? 18.5 you can get for minus 109.
Sam
decent prices over there.
Sam says Steelers have been insanely good in third quarters, but what about on Thursdays when Tomlin has his head stuck in the sand for some reason?
Did you have the sound on for the pregame Jameis interview?
Well, yes, I like this from Gelati. Why is Norline and jump out of an exploding helicopter on your motorcycle when you can double down on famous Jameis? That is a great call. Like when he's dancing in the pocket and Al Michaels called him out for dancing, I'm like, oh Christ, here it comes.
He's doing he's rocks.
Like, he's dancing. Rocks. He's dancing. I was like, oh shit, here it is. Here's the pick. In the end zone, probably. I'm
double dip.
Barry's on the second half money line, huh?
Well, he took him straight up.
Wow.
Well, even more.
212. It's a big number.
Let's double dip. 3.5.
Okay.
Steelers.
Plus
so Browns, basically Browns minus 3 for the full game here.
I'm in. All
right. That's the play. You put it up or I got it?
It just moved on us big time. Plus 101. I got plus 107. I don't think that was me that moved it. Maybe it was, but I doubt it. I'm not staking huge second half.
I'll put even money
here. All right, there you go. But Browns plus 3.5.
Oh yeah. I'll lay both. I'm laying an alt line, baby. We'll face it.
Okay. Good deal.
But Brad, you can't say Barry is. I'm checking the chat now. Barry is on Cleveland money line second half. I'm assuming that's not the Cavaliers. And you can get plus 250 at DK.
Cavs aren't playing tonight. They played the last 2 nights, got beaten by the Celtics to snap their win streak, and then absolutely dominated a Pelicans team that was starting guys that I've never heard of. Yeah. That was a weird one. Al Michaels still doesn't know the kickoff rules.
I'm afraid I don't even know the rule because somebody's like, "Oh, because he touched it."
What is the rule?
So I think if the ball were to land in the landing zone.
It's so complicated. It's a dynamic kickoff, Andy.
Yeah, from the goal line to the 20, if you can bounce the ball in to the landing zone and then into the end zone, that touchback is only to the 20. That is a worse touchback. So basically, like it incentivizes guys to try to land the ball, between the 0 and the 10, I suppose. No one calls it the 0, maybe in Canada. So, you'd get more returns and less dangerous returns because people aren't running full speed. But also, like, it would incentivize you to return it because you only get the ball at the 20 if you let that bounce in. So,
yeah.
I know. I wish more teams would try to do that to land it at like the 5.
Kick out's dynamic enough, Tim. I don't think so. At least they've stopped saying it. At least they've stopped saying it. Yeah, Tim, looking good. He's
got a glamour shots picture. Look at him.
Yeah.
What if a player touches the ball? I think it's the same rule where it's like if it's glancing, you're still allowed to do that. If you possess it and you're running out in the field of play and then it fumbles it back into the end zone and then you go get it again, I'm pretty sure that's a safety.
Yes.
Did you have any other thoughts? You want to talk Niners injuries while we're bullshitting? They were not great.
No,
I'm sorry to bring the mood down, but
yeah,
we got a few days. But boy, tomorrow is going to be.
Oh wow, yeah, it's 3. Yikes. What 3 and it's juicy 3 for me now. Wow,
so Purdy pulled himself off today.
Oh. I did not catch this. I worked all day today.
Doesn't look like Trent's playing is the other bad news.
Really?
Yeah, it's not like a pass rush you're super worried about, but it's like those other 4 guys just turn into melted blobs of shit when he's off the field.
The run blocking is also a huge problem without him. Damn it, really? Okay, so they're probably
Steelers team total. I think if you like the Browns, you like.
He left practice early to continue his rehab. So Shanahan's covering, or he's
obfuscating. Shanahan is a liar.
He's a bad communicator. He's either lying outright or he's a bad communicator, or both. One of the two, or one of the three. Okay, so the backup for San Francisco is Brandon Allen. What's my Brandon Allen number? Boy.
They said he tried to throw for a few minutes and took himself out. Good. Who's the backup quarterback, Drew?
Brandon Allen.
I thought you were looking at left tackle. I could have been convinced that was the name of a tackle. I forgot that there's like 4 quarterbacks. But
the backup left tackle is Jalen Moore. Jaylon Moore.
Jaylon.
They don't even have a swing tackle after him, man. Fuck, it's gonna be one of the guards they're gonna have to kick out. Ay. Oh boy. So one of my thought process of just kind of gambling on the idea of the Niners all going was that this is their season. These guys can't afford to take a game off. There's no, we need them to be good for the home stretch. There is no home stretch if they lose this one. You're in deep fucking trouble.
Yeah, you're in the basement of your division at this point.
You're in the basement now.
I know, but
like the game, yeah.
The Seahawks and Cardinals can't both lose, and I guess the Rams lose 55-60% of the time. So I mean,
I didn't catch any of this. That was just too busy.
It was a bummer. It was a really fucking bummer. You know what the stupid? Actually, we're spitting this right into the second biggest thing that was online today. The internet is one of the greatest sources of wealth I think humankind has ever created, because the information at your fingertips is amazing. But my God, people are fucking idiots, and they just put their ass out to show everyone constantly because of the Daniel Jones thing that people ran with today. So the report was that they had him playing safety on the scout team, which anybody. So, there's a million tweets like, oh, he's a $40 million backup safety. It's like, oh, I thought they didn't want to get him hurt. Oh, look they're just trying to embarrass him. There's a billion bad takes. Whereas it's like, no, like that's usually what they do with backups and coaches, where, they're just trying to install checks at the line, and they need a
body stand there.
Yeah. They even said that there's like during this part, there were other players who were standing out there and they were coaches, coaches standing out there pretending they're a deep safety and stuff. You just need someone to stand there. But I mean, there was a million opinions on this. Just the stupid aggregator accounts. They don't want any, they don't want to be genuine about this. They want to just make it sound like, who is it? Ari Myrov is like, they might as well just cut him. Okay, could you say something fucking stupider? Possibly. Yeah, they'll just like, oh yeah, hey, we're ashamed that this is what we did. We're gonna cut him. We'll just eat the whatever it is, $30 million. Yeah, you're right. This guy on the internet said we were doing the wrong thing here, so we are just gonna cut him. We're gonna do the right thing for him. Like everything is built around saving this money. Like they're not gonna just cut him, you fucking idiot.
I mean, yeah, they're gonna do the right thing. If they're gonna light that money on fire, they might as well give it to a charity. The holidays are coming up. It's cold in New York, Andy.
It's the holiday season.
Could use that money for some some grub. All right, that is funny. I will say looking at the rest of the market today, the market loves itself a dog shit team this week. Holy shit!
There's so many Dallas
Dallas is getting bet. The Panthers are getting bet. The Titans are getting bet. What? This is there's an effort right now to try to cover some of these big numbers in the board, and I'm shocked. Okay.
So
Good luck.
the Cowboys one was the most puzzling. CD
yeah.
Lamb was
What?
limited yesterday. He was a DNP today. So your only viable option on offense
Yeah.
didn't practice today, and Dallas is getting money.
Do you? Okay, so do you know how Washington just got bet to oblivion all throughout the first quarter of the season, and then a little bit through the second quarter, and now they're just getting bet against every week? Do you think that this is somebody who's literally like, oh yeah, Cliff Kingsbury stuff is going to work in September, it's going to be okay in October, and it's going to fail in November? Like this has like a what was that? What was that?
It was such a good play.
Come on.
I wonder if it's CD just being like, I'm not playing this. I'm not practicing.
So did you see Jameis Winston get down there and try to get that ball back?
Yeah, Jameis is he's a dog.
Oh,
he put a helmet right in the ball. What are you gonna do? Man, that was a big gain.
That was a huge play. I don't even know.
Tillman caught.
Okay,
he's caught.
Can you even cut him? They don't have anybody else.
No, you don't have any doubt.
No, did you see Winston getting down there trying to strip it at the end? That was fucking awesome. That guy rocks, man. This guy's a football player. This guy's a football player.
Jamari Thrash is your depth at wide receiver.
Shit, man. Fuck.
They were probably gonna score a touchdown in that one. Was there a James Thrash?
There was, yeah. That was.
I wonder if they're related.
Yeah, I'm quite annoyed. That really flips shit. Bummer, man.
I'm looking it up now.
Fucking Tillman. God damn it.
Thrash is 49.
Jamari Thrash was born in LaGrange, Georgia. Unclear if he's related to any of the other Thrashes, but I don't think he is.
I don't think he is.
I'm going to say no.
He's been an appeals officer for the NFL since 2015.
Who? James Thrash?
Thrash. I think
You're kidding. Old number 83?
Fucking voodoo. Brad brought it up. It's the voodoo. We didn't have any voodoo in the first half. How early do you tolerate Christmas and decorations and music, Drew? My wife has transitioned from fall to winter, but not Christmas yet. It's like wintry decorations, but not Christmas decorations, which is okay. But I got in the car the other day, and the easy listening station she had on was playing Christmas, and I was quite miffed. A little early for that.
Yeah. I will resist it lightly, but I'm not a person who makes a big fucking deal about it because it's not that important. I will also say this: our decorations in our household are a lot of owls, partridges. We got a feathery birdie kind of a theme right now for the harvest. I think it's lovely. It's definitely more uplifting than the Halloween decor, which is very, very. It's beautiful, but it's quite spooky.
It's spooky.
Yeah. We took Halloween down on November 1st, and that was nice. And we're gonna put Christmas up. I think we're gonna put Christmas up on like Saturday after Thanksgiving, which is gonna be the earliest we've ever done it. But this Christmas season is going to fucking fly, and that is because the way the calendar works this year, it's just that there's only like 3 weekends, and the third weekend is in a lot of ways a travel weekend. So it's
he gave him a very generous spot there.
What is this?
We are going
what
to challenge.
Is this?
Stefanski, throw the flag. I don't know.
What
that was a good job.
This?
A full yard. Okay, it looks like we've corrected this probably, but
this game went from so enjoyable to so annoying really, really quickly.
Christmas on Wednesday does suck.
Oh my goodness. Yes. Show Show me your lightning Browns.
All don't lie. That was, and to his credit, that was an amazing cartwheel, says Achilles. And like
It was.
what
It was.
Warren did there was kind of
It
amazing.
was.
Their 2 4th down plays have been the most hammered dog shit I've ever seen.
Art Smith football, baby.
Art Smith
Yeah.
football. So also, Drew, I found out we are hosting Christmas on Saturday the 21st. Just
Oh,
like
yeah?
10 people, not a huge
Nice.
getting, but I have a
Nice.
feeling the decorations are going to be cranked up about 150%
Oh, hell
because of that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I think my house will be quite festive. We're not allowed to get the tree I got last year.
Oh,
We have a
'cause it was
vaulted
too big.
ceiling in
Yeah,
the.
you got like a 12-footer, you said. I followed my chair.
Oh, it was so big.
I can't believe
My wife was so.
Yeah.
So you couldn't even fit it in my truck. It like hung out of the back of the truck like the family truckster. But how am I delayed? I'm usually so fast. Did I hit something funny?
I don't know. Maybe I am too.
I'm usually fast when I'm
usually
on.
I'm on. Yeah, usually I'm very.
What
very
should
on.
I make, Drew? You got any ideas? I was just gonna glaze the fuck out of a ham.
I would recommend beef Wellington, but I don't want you to put you through the heartache of the very difficult pastry that you went to the last time you did beef Wellington. But I will tell you that is a huge, huge crowd pleaser.
Everybody loves it. I probably won't be able to because my daughter has a tournament the day before, like 2 hours away. I think we're going to be getting home late the night before.
Okay.
It might be a little tricky.
I like a braised short rib also. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's a little easier, a little less maybe hands-on. Tenderloin. Yeah.
I could get a standing beef, standing crown roast. I can just do prime rib. I do have novelty grilling aprons for sure.
Yes. Yeah. I'm excited. I can't guess what they say, but I'm sure that there are a couple that are just outstanding.
Yeah, they say funny things like that. That's what aprons are for.
Of course.
What's your Christmas plan?
I am extremely fired up for Christmas this year. We are flying to Savannah on the 22nd, and
you said that.
Yeah, staying just off of Forsyth Park, right next door to my brother's house. My parents are coming down. We're going to stay through the 26th. It's going to be absolutely awesome. I cannot wait. Going to do a lot of oysters and martinis. Christmas Eve and Christmas dinner, we haven't made sincere plans yet, but beef Wellington is in the mix as an option, depending on what's available at the Airbnb we're staying at. God, it's gonna be great. We do this thing called California potatoes, which is like mashed potatoes with sour cream and cheddar cheese, and then you put a little
cheesy potatoes.
You put a little cornflake and butter kind of crumble on top so that there's a little bit of texture in there. Ooh, it's good. Yeah.
I made so are you a fan of chicken cordon bleu?
Yes.
So I made a chicken cordon bleu casserole. So it was like you had some chicken cutlets. I cut them thin. I just gave them a little pan fry with the oil and butter, I think, honestly. And I put them in. You put them in a baking dish, and then you make this cheese, sauce. You pour over it, and you mix in the ham, and then obviously like some panko on top, and you bake it, and then you serve it over rice. That shit was really good. But if you make the good sauce with the Dijon, and you got to put in all the right stuff. Oh my God, that one gave me a little bit of a heart attack.
Woo.
Savannah is awesome, Sam. I'm planning a probably summer vacation down to what was the name of it? Tybee Island. Tybee Island. I think that's where we're going next year.
Okay. Let's talk KZ's question here. So, wine Rex to bring to the in-laws for Thanksgiving. So, it's tricky with a turkey.
Story's kind of vital. Story's kind of it's tricky.
I was just gonna say, it's tricky with turkey. It's such a hearty meal that you just kind of want to go full-bodied red. I think I don't overthink it.
That's all I've ever done with Thanksgiving.
I particularly with turkey like Zinfandel because it is very peppery. in general. If you want to get a little fancier, Côte de Rhône also generally has like a meaty, peppery kind of characteristic. That would go well with turkey.
What about a Syrah?
Syrah would go well. And these are all like very reasonable price points. Like you don't have to spend more than $30. I wouldn't spend a lot of money on a bottle of wine to take to the in-laws because number one, it's going to get lost in all of the stuff that they have planning. And number two, it's going to be overwhelmed by all of the food and dessert, right? And so the other kind of general thought is you can bring something that you just want to drink, right? That's kind of my go-to move, which is like, I don't really care if anyone likes this. I'll open it.
You know, it'd be even better if nobody else wanted any of it.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. So yeah.
Oh, I don't know how Drew feels, but I do love a good port.
Yeah.
It's probably my favorite digestive.
Wildly underrated. And for some reason, like I don't understand why port is
all
underrated.
the what would you call the like add-ons that a restaurant can do? There's probably a word for this. The tableside Caesar, the tableside block, the tableside this and that, like where they come do the bananas Foster for you, and they
flambe right on,
things of that nature. I went to a restaurant. I don't remember where it was because I was super fucked up, but it was somewhere in the Napa area. And after dinner, they drive a cart out to your table, and it's got like 30 different digestives, and it's part of the meal. It's not extra. It was just pick one. We'll fill a small little shot glass with whatever you want from this cart. Like I like this. I like this a lot.
You know what they call that? They call that service à la Russe.
À la Russe.
Yes.
Accoutrements.
I love it.
There's a Mexican restaurant near us that we really love that does a amazing giant effing bowl of guac that someone will come to the table side make for you. I almost get impatient because it takes a while, but boy,
yeah, we had recently celebrated a birthday, and my wife did a whole Italian thing, and we got a good limoncello, and we've been doing that for digestives lately, and it's really enjoyable. I gotta say, it's nice. Dig it.
You're like Polish. Why would you do an Italian thing?
I mean, I'm mostly Scottish. Did you know that?
I think you made that up.
It's really snowing now. This is
fun. I love this.
This is really
now
fun.
We got a snow game. Are we cooking the turkey this year? I don't have to. I'm not doing one this year.
My dad's primarily Polish. My mom is primarily Scottish, and I have my mom's genes. And you know how I know that is because
you're wearing mom jeans.
I have my mom's genes, and I know that because I have her hair almost exactly. And my dad was prematurely bald, and my brother got his hair. And if you saw us standing next to each other, you would not know we were related. It is.
We're talking pierogies.
Talking about pierogies, I can get down on some pierogies, some chalupki. Yeah.
So if you are gonna smoke a turkey, I almost recommend getting just the breast. Because very rarely are you cooking for enough people that you need a full 15 pounds of meat anyway.
Yeah.
Those breasts are pretty hearty and they smoke up really nice. Although I do love birds when you're talking smokers, because I've done a bunch of chickens where you stuff them with. I'll get some fresh rosemary, some fresh thyme, some onions, lemons, a few other garlic, stuff the shit out of them. I got a really good trussing system. Full trust. A spatchcock's a good one too. I have dry branded turkey. I think that was our Texas friend, the brisket, who trying that. That was very good. I thought it looks horrible in the fridge. Like the thing is just dying in there. It's covered in salt and it's wide out in the open. Like, I don't know. This screams of salmonella, but it was fine. It was very good.
You want another Thanksgiving, Rick?
Spatchcock is such a good word too.
You want a good Thanksgiving, Rick? Bob's Burgers.
I'll watch all of their Thanksgiving episodes in a row. Every one of them's good.
Yes.
like Simpsons has Treehouse of Horror. Bob's Burgers has the Thanksgiving episodes, and they come up with a bunch of them.
God, they're so good. They're so good. Absolutely love them. I'm saving it for probably this weekend. Do a little edible / Bob's Burgers combo meal.
I like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Must watch for me this time of year as well.
If this is completed, I'm going to be angry.
Of course,
damn it!
Unbelievable. They didn't even cover that. I can't even get mad at that one, like getting completed, because there was nobody even near it. Third downs have been very.
Russell Wilson has one. Andy, I don't understand this. He has one pass, 30 yards down the left sideline. That's like the only thing you really have to be prepared for.
I would just cover that guy who's running down the sideline.
It's always down the left. And it's always in the same distance range.
I want to see what happened to Newsome there. Newsome got just cooked.
He's not very good.
Well, yeah, that too, but he was nowhere near that ball.
Yes, that's right.
The snow is amazing at this point.
It is.
They're in a fucking snow globe.
Oh, this is the best.
I've done this when I use the Traeger. So like when I know I'm going to get pissed up, I can't use the good charcoal one because I have trouble controlling the temps at that point. So I use the Traeger, and then if you do a long one and you forget to load the pellets,
we're sure Denzel Ward is good, but Newsome and Emerson, boy, these guys suck.
He's very good. Denzel Washington.
Denzel Washington. He's been doing some funny, interesting media in support of Gladiator 2. Did you end up seeing that?
Not yet. It doesn't come out till tomorrow.
I have. Oh, doesn't? Oh,
no.
See, that's how much I'm paying attention here. I have an anti-recommendation.
Another amazing spot. You fucking piece of shit.
This is awful. This is awful. I have the opposite of a good recommendation, which is a do not watch this movie. In fact, I'm going to call this an anything but this movie, the Glenn Powell and Sydney Sweeney movie. Holy shit, is that bad? I didn't like Hitman either. So I thought Hitman was. Oh my god!
I thought that was a bad role for him.
Hitman was fine. Hitman was fine. It wasn't as good as it was made up for. It wasn't as good as it was blown up. Twisters was excellent.
Twisters.
The Anyone But You, any movie but that. It was an atrocity. I was mad watching it. I'm still mad that I spent.
What about We Live in Time?
Watching it. Haven't seen that.
We Live in Time yet?
I haven't seen that one.
Me neither. I think that's still in the theaters at this point.
Yeah.
Why are they running the ball up the middle right now? They're actually getting pushed.
I was on an airplane and I had like Glenn Powell. I was like, let's fight. I just watched Twisters and I was like, shit, man, maybe Glenn Powell can't do anything bad. And he was not good, but it was like the funny thing is it's supposed to be a romantic comedy and the setup was they hate each other and like I feel like you felt, but you know, it's never been done, putting two actors together who actually hate each other, because that came through loud and clear. There was no sparks, but the degree to which they did not like working together was quite obvious, and that made the movie funny, I guess, but not in a ha-ha way, not in a ha-ha way, in an uh-oh way. Anyway,
I brought up, God, that makes me think of am I allowed to say it without getting canceled? The Dwight Yoakam line from Sling Blade, where he's making fun of John Ritter because he's homosexual. And then Sling Blade repeats it. It's like, not funny, ha, funny queer. And like, don't, and they're like, you shouldn't say that. I love Billy Bob. That was like my first Billy Bob movie. That he was something. That had some, that kid, the young boy, he's the quarterback in Friday Night Lights, the movie, not the TV show.
Oh yeah.
Mike Winchell. I haven't seen a lot of movies lately, so I don't have a lot of recs, but it's funny because I brought it up. I'm like, hey, oh God, we got to watch this Fourth Down before I talk about Moana too. Do you think they're actually going to snap it? They did.
Oh, they did. They did. They snapped it. Oh! You
fucks.
Russell Wilson just got annihilated, but
I'm glad he paid for it. I'm glad he paid for it. It's funny. I was looking at the movies that are coming out, and I'm like, oh, we got to watch Moana 2 with the kids. The kids love that shit. And my wife's like, no, we're not paying for that. That's because she paid for a cruise, a Disney cruise, and there's a theater on there. You just walk in. She's like, we're just gonna go watch that for free on the boat. I'm like, well, that's not free. You paid a lot of money to go to cruise. I'm gonna be pissed about this drive. I already am.
still a chance that something stupid happens. Oh my God. Oh, that
I mean,
hurt.
we've had good luck on fourth down. We can't complain too much.
I guess so. I mean, apparently Russell Wilson is made of absolute freaking
adamantium
because he got blown up by a very, very scary man, and it did not seem to matter. You know who I would like to blow up as well is the Utah Jazz. This is quite a collapse. Quite a collapse. 16, 17-point lead at halftime, and it is now tied. The absolute shit show. Oh!
I love how you can barely see the plays now.
Oh, this is the best.
This is the
best.
We're truly blessed. I'm glad this isn't hitting me though.
Yes. I guess the question is, what is if you're the Steelers right now, you're moving the ball pretty effectively, but the conditions are getting worse. I think what is the fourth down distance that you go for it here versus kick?
I think 3 or under.
3 or under? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you got to get a few yards here.
Okay. Wow. This is
I had no idea you're moving the ball nicely, but I don't know.
This is the best. Okay, it's going to be 4th and 4, it looks like.
4th and 4 or 5, something like that. Yeah, I got to go to a goddamn football game, a high school football game on Saturday. I don't know if we're going to have time to go to Gladiator. Might be a Monday. You know what? Tuesday. Tuesday is cheap.
They're sending out the kicker.
Day.
Yeah.
Good call.
Good call. I like good call. Send out the kicker.
Whenever the team you're betting against, you're happy about a decision they make, it's probably the wrong decision. It is 4th and 7. That's a little long to be going for it.
Okay, so the refs finally gave us a good spot. Because it looked to me by eye like he clearly was.
I cannot tell if that ball went through. I have no idea where that ball is.
Their arms are up.
It's like I'm golfing.
Arms are up.
I lost the ball. Oh my God, Tomlin's full of snow in his beard.
Awesome. This is awesome.
It's the
best game of the year. God damn, this is great.
All right, now we need to drive Cleveland. God, they were moving it too. That was a very lengthy drive, it feels like. I think they had the ball for probably.
Did you know Cleveland's win probability? Did you know Cleveland's win probability went up from the first down to the field goal kicked?
I would imagine so much.
That's nice. I like it.
It was a 13-play, 7-minute drive. Cleveland's just getting murdered in time possession, which is wild. Still only 100 yards behind in yardage, but obviously they will.
15.
They've possessed the ball fewer times at this point. 29 plays they've run, and they still.
If I'm Cleveland, you know what? Here's an adjustment I would make. If I was Cleveland's defense, well, call the good plays, yeah, but on defense, good adjustment. You ready? Just start knocking down the wide receivers. The refs can't see anything.
Oh, he slipped.
Yeah, like
throw it.
It's time to get a little physical.
Yeah, there was. I think it was Baldinger in Baldy's breakdowns had something about that. Did you see the cornerback that was primarily covering Jefferson against for Tennessee? He had bright red gloves on, and basically he's like, well, this is a stupid idea because if you want to try to get away with some hand fighting, it makes it a lot harder on white this and everything's drawn. The eyes are drawn right to your hands.
Wow,
I hadn't thought about it. It is the little things like that. A good coach wouldn't let him do that.
I'm trying to figure out who to be really mad at here. For the Jazz. I don't understand how they let this game slip away. What the hell? Markkanen has completely fallen apart. Remember when that guy was the most improved player? Good Lord. Yeah,
I watched the first episode of that Dune TV show. I enjoyed it.
What did you think?
I thought it was good. I like where they're going. I think it's going to be a fun story arc. So I'm excited for that. I hate that they come out on Sundays because Sunday night after the game, I don't have the energy to watch one more show. I'm probably not getting to that show till Tuesdays normally. And obviously this Tuesday's dicked because I got Gladiator, baby. I guess I can go tomorrow.
You know what?
I love the footprints. You can see the footprints where they walked out to set the ball down.
Yeah, pre-Thanksgiving is a really great time to go to the movies. Wow.
So there's always good films in the theater.
What is going on? Too. Is it heated under the
lines?
Surface to get the lines thawed?
I think so. I think they just maybe run some
yeah.
It's like you're on dark mode.
Nice. That's nice. I dig that. That's pretty good technology. It's much better than, I guess at some point you whatever kind of whatever kind of Mickey Mouse system you have can't handle like real snow.
They're telling us we're idiots. It's superimposed from the TV.
Well, they're making it more clear, but there is something.
I don't know. I think it might be TV magic.
So it is TV magic. It is all TV. They went real close, and you can see it pretty.
I took an edible, guys. I'm sorry.
I'm watching it on my phone, guys. Give me a break.
What a catch in the snow!
Nice
Turkey Bowl All Pro.
Oh my gosh! No, see, there's lines. Yeah, there's lines. No, yeah, no, they're I guess. The boundary must be.
You know what I hate? Shoveling snow.
Yeah.
You don't have that as much.
Well, I also hate it, but
yeah.
Yeah.
You grew up in the Northeast.
Of course, yeah. I had just a brutal experience in Big Sky, Montana for a ski trip where the Airbnb we rented, which was fucking just absolutely the tits and way cheaper than it should have been listed. But the problem was the driveway went like straight down and the garage was low. The driveway is. Right. and even with the 4-wheel drive, it was like, I'm not going down there because we're going to get stuck down there. And so I parked up at the top of the hill, like right at the, right nose far enough in that it wasn't going to get clipped, but right at the road. And it blizzarded and the road cleaner came and just absolute wall of snow all around the front axle of the truck. And we were out skiing all day, so didn't have a chance to address it immediately and get back. And I'm like, oh shit. And it took me probably 2 hours of being out there, like chiseling the snow just enough to get like rugs under the front wheels so I could kind of get it out of the driveway altogether and just park it up in the cul-de-sac. And that was the last time I shoveled snow.
My first office,
the road cleaner, the plow, I got plowed in. Fucking devils.
Yeah, the first office
devil's dandruff. Yeah,
was and it snows a lot up here. We rented an office building. Just some offices in the second story of a big 2-story strip mall where they had retail on the main floor. And me and my co-owners saw a storm coming, and we said, "Let's go to the casino because then we get to." It was like the off season.
Yeah,
I said we can get to the casino and then we can tell our wives roads are looking bad. We're staying.
It's looking bad.
We're just gonna get comped a room because. Degenerates up there anyway, and we did that. But I left my car in the lot, and I was the only person in the whole lot. And this lot whole I was right in the middle, and so at this point I had a small a Subaru, like a sedan, and I mean I got back and the walls. You could tell, what a snowplow indent looks like. He didn't just go around it; he pushed snow up to it. All 4 directions. And like I had to, oh my God, I had to shovel so much. And I didn't have a shovel.
No, of course
not. My
not.
hands.
Yes.
I knew once I could get my door open, I could probably bust through it. That car would go through anything. But I'm like, this guy was clearly very mad at me.
He's like, you're making my work harder. So therefore we are going to make your life miserable.
That's Mr. Plow. I've plowed some snow. It's a fun job. Honestly, if you get out and the old this would be a great place to bleed out meme. If you get out to a parking lot in the middle of the night with a snowplow and there's no cars in it, it's very ASMR-y or very like cathartic, very Zen garden. Where you rip down there and you push all the snow to the end and you go back and you just keep doing it like your child comes out.
What do you think?
I did like plowing.
What and going back to the game here real quick. What do you do?
This is a go with this weather.
Yeah, with this kicker and with this weather, you go.
This is clearly go. It's like a half yard. I know maybe they'll see it coming and it might get stopped, but both of their tush push, whatever you quarterback sneak plays, have looked really good. He's gotten like a yard immediately on the first push.
The quarter break, does that change your opinion at all?
This guy's talking about this is the casino we went to. So it's called Mystic Lake, but it's like Lost Wages, it's called Mistake Lake. It's actually one of the biggest casino hotels that's not in Vegas or Atlantic City. It's massive. It's up near Minneapolis, but boy, yeah, I've never had luck at that place. Nice casino though. If you're going to kick, you would have kicked in the third quarter. Are they allowed? So they're not allowed to like go shovel for you if you want to kick. But you can clear it on your own, if I remember right, from like Patriots playoff games.
Yeah,
that is one thing I miss about the Patriots being good was like there were so many classic snowy Foxborough games.
Yeah,
we might not see one of those for a while. We're kind of counting on you, Buffalo.
Ooh, that's a good reason to root for Buffalo to get the 1 seed. Although
Patriots got in trouble because Patriots had someone come out who wasn't a player and help them clear snow, and they weren't supposed to do that.
Yeah, well, you bend the rules.
All right,
Jerry Jeudy is lined up in the back.
So he's going to go in motion and be a distraction and pull some players out. Hopefully, nope. Oh yeah,
Chubb. You know how Chubb got that is because he squats 9,000 pounds. That guy has the world's absolute best squat, and he needed it in this one because he did not have that on first contact by Roberts?
Yeah.
Roberts had him.
Roberts?
Roberts had him. Yeah.
That was the most annoying thing about was it Burrow this week? Who was I betting? Oh, yeah, Burrow in the Chargers game. I swear to God, Burrow had his jersey and uniform covered head to toe in Pam.
Oh, my God. What a play.
He was the slipperiest bastard.
What a play.
That was great.
Dude, I don't even know these guys the Browns are throwing to. Akins? Was that an Akins?
That's your third tight end, man.
Swaim
is
Jordan
out.
Akins?
Jeff Swaim is out with concussion. Okay. So it's your second tight end right now.
Whiteheart. We're getting it done with Whiteheart and Akins.
Dude,
just like we drew it up.
Whiteheart was for sure a call up. I don't know that guy. Yeah, he was a practice squad call up to fill in. So Whiteheart is your third tight end. Giving them all a chance. All right, push.
Ooh, they got to about the 2 from what I could tell.
Texans, yeah. I know the name was rattling around. Like I'm for sure I've heard this name. I could have not have guessed who he played for.
Texans. Okay. Tillman got concussed, so he's gone. So this is a 3 tight end situation, which is fine because you want to run anyway.
Well, I think you got to score on this drive because now you don't.
No question.
Now you're down to like Jalen Darden as one of your X receiver.
Thrash, get warmed up, Thrash.
Yeah, Jamari Thrash, get warmed up, buddy. I got the long jacket on. I want a brown with a short yardage and a long jacket.
Okay, this is eating some clock. Man, that 4th down conversion was big.
As a big time scout team player, I was a big fan of those long jackets because I played in Minnesota where it got awful cold for the last few games of the year. If you went deep into the playoffs, you were playing in some very miserable games, and if you weren't playing, it was way worse. Like that, back to 40 minutes ago when I talked about Daniel Dimes, I will say, if you are not doing something at football practice when it's really cold out, that is way worse than doing something. You're just sitting there freezing your ass off. Those pants don't do anything to keep you warm. You're wearing, I mean, dude, guys were wearing Lululemon long before
Roberts
women.
Got fucking crushed. Sucks, man.
I thought you weren't allowed to have those tinted visors anymore. Maybe he has a prescription.
Maybe. All right, let's stay live through this resolution here.
Yeah, we've stayed live for a very long time.
There's nowhere they're kicking on 4th down, right?
It would put you up 7. There's so many people with their shirts off. You're gonna lose your nipples, guys.
I guess it's not that cold, right? It's right around freezing.
The wind, though. I mean, once the wind kicks up, it feels.
This isn't like the Chiefs Dolphins game.
No, that was colder, but wind chill's what gets you. It's like it's not the heat, it's the humidity. Wind chill's what gets you. What a play.
Oh my God. Oh, he dropped it. Wait, did he have it or did he drop it?
He still dropped it, I think. Oh, that was such a good play. I jinxed it. I said it before the ball was secure. Yeah. February baseball practice, we did it in the gym, Patrick. Oh. We had a batting, whatever you call it, a net and a hitting machine.
Yeah, in Joku, it was absolutely your fault. Like 100%. That was the best play the Browns have run all season, I feel like.
High leverage. This is a high leverage down. Spreading it to run, maybe?
Oh, he's in. Jameis Winston is in. Yes.
He's my favorite person.
He's just in. God damn it. What a fucking man.
Someone said when he was giving his weird speech or interview to the sideline reporter, Kaylee, pregame, this guy needs to get into, announcing. I don't know if that's the right answer, but I know I never want to live without Jameis in my life. He needs to be like hosting. I don't need him as an
announcer, but yeah.
No, I don't think that's right. He needs to host a game show.
Damn.
I just want him on my TV.
That
all
was
the time.
Incredible. I mean, like the fact that he ran down and knocked the ball, tried to knock the ball out on the fumble, like that's fucking sick, man. No other quarterbacks are pulling it.
I like it. I like that they're going to try to go up 12.
What's the shit dangling from his helmet? Is that his radio?
I believe it's Vibes.
Vibes. Oh, and Joku
we catch that one. Why? So going for 2
totally redeems himself.
I'm not super sure on the math on going for 2, but now it's a 3-score game if you kick any field goals. Like
yeah, right.
You have
now
to have 2 touchdowns.
Now it's a 2-touchdown game, point. Right? Which is awesome. Yeah, I love it.
I can't believe Cleveland scored 18 points in this.
Totally redeemed.
How they look to start this game. Oh,
and shame on us for not taking Browns money line second half. Fuck, man. I mean, there's a lot of time left, but damn.
All right. Well, this has been a 53-minute halftime, guys. I'm going to go home to my wife and
let's hit the end. Hope you guys enjoyed that.